Thank you so much, guys. If only I could learn to climb as many trees as Shivali has. But all right, now I'll invite my dad to come and speak.
Thank you, son. Where do I start? 17 years journey with Shivali. It's been a phenomenal, absolutely a phenomenal journey. First of all, I now know Ashika. After the sleepovers that she had with you, why she would sleep the whole day, the following day after coming over sleepovers. Now I'd ask her, did you sleep? Yes, Dad, I slept at 12 o'clock. Now I know what the story is. Anyway, so this is 17 years back. I'm handed a little baby in my hands by the doctor, and she's all covered with mucus, and she's about 5 pounds, and I'm all scared. Most of your doctors, so you understand what I'm going through. I'm all scared. 5 pounds baby, and if she falls, what happens? But that dad instinct catches me on before the neonatologist comes and takes over Shivali from me, and that was the start of my association with her. And we have gone through a lot. We started with that, and then we had our father-daughter camping trips. We did our first zip line together. I was going through her room. It's very difficult to find anything in a room, by the way. But I was going through a room and I found the first treasure box that we had made together. It is still in a room. I mean, that was such a old memory. That was probably about 14 years back that we had built it together. And we have had, skiing trips. We have had camping trips together. She's been always very, very adventurous and very interested in going out and trying new activities and things. And we've had a great, lately during the senior year, it was my, me and Shivali are basically early birds. We wake up in the morning, and the whole of high school, she's been waking up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And she's been putting an alarm. She used to have 2 sets of alarms, from an iPhone, and the other alarm, just in case if one didn't work, the other worked. And as we got along, I would just go to make sure that at 4:30 she was awake. So she stopped relying on the other 2 alarms, and I would snuggle into her bed. We would talk about her teachers, about her friends, and all that good stuff. And lately I realized that she had stopped working on those 2 alarms, and she was only looking at. So I asked her, what happened to those 2 alarms? As she says, Dad, I knew you were coming anyway. So it's been a great journey, and I have loved every bit of it. The problem that I have now is that the memories that you have created, the void that you're going to leave in our lives once you go to the school so far away. We'll see you probably 2 times a year or 3 times a year. One small story that I'd like to share with all of you, with your permission or without your permission, is we have been debating various topics. So on one hand, we had Sumit. He was all sports. So I and Anil Gulati here. We were soccer coaches, and the reason we became soccer coaches was for the soccer moms. But ultimately, it kind of worked out well, because we really started to get into the sport, and so Sumit was a sporty guy, so we were involved with that. But with Shivali, she brought the I don't have any intellectual, but she brought whatever intellectual capabilities I had in me. She would argue with me, and with Jasmine she and Jasmine were the debating partners, and she would try that on me. We would debate everything under the sun, from Bitcoin to the politics to everything, and so much so that I would be picking her up from school, dropping her off, and we would come back in the garage. We are there 15 minutes, and we have parked the car, and we are continuing our debate, and she'll be pinging, calling, the dinner is served, what's going on, where are you guys? And we are in the garage. Where? But for the last 15 minutes we are in the garage debating. So those are the memories that I will never ever forget. They will stay with me for forever. We've had very interesting incidents. Ski trip, we are there, and Shivali was what, about 9, 10 years, 11 years old, and we are going up the slope, and she falls in, and I'm holding her so that she doesn't fall, and we are able to kind of pull her back up. But anyway, we've had tons of stuff. We will. I don't know how am I going to fill the void. I will really, really miss you, but I think now it's time for you to go ahead and make your memory, Shivali, and I'm sure you will make great memories. Have a great time at Yale. We are very, very proud of you. Both me and Mom couldn't have asked for better kids than you and Sumit. I mean, come, give me a hug. I'll miss you, baby.